Well, hello! I'm painting with a spoon, and I'm so glad that you're here today. It's Dena Tollefson, and welcome to my studio. So this sunlit lilies painting I got started on a live stream. I hope you got a chance to watch the underpainting. So this underpainting is dry, and now applying the texture with spoons and with palette knives. We'll get a little mark right there. We go. So gathering all of the acrylic paint here using heavy bodied acrylics. This happened to be from Golden. I've got titanium white, primary yellow, a little bit of diarylide yellow here, and then pyrrole orange, napthol red, alizarin crimson. That purple there is a wonderful, what is that purple? Oh, dioxazine purple. We have a phthalo blue red shade, French ultramarine, teal, and Mars black. Now putting some of the pyrrole orange onto the lilies, and I'm thinking about creating a textural effect. So I want the painting to feel like a cross between a mosaic and a low relief sculpture, and feel like you want to touch it. So I feel like if you want to touch the painting, I've done my job. So adding a little bit of alizarin crimson mixed with some of the titanium white. We'll get some marks in here at the bottom of the flower. Little mark there and there. There we go. This little guy up here. So I'm using the principle of diminution. So you'll see that the flower in the front is larger, same as the lily pads, and as we move further back into the painting, then the flowers are getting smaller. So I'll show you how I mix up a wonderful realistic green by taking a tiny bit, see that little bit of Mars black, adding that to the primary yellow, and mixing those two together, and now using the spoon to apply that to the lily pads. Now adding a little bit of white to that mixture, and we can get a nice variation of color this way by just adding a small amount of titanium white. It cools down the green and just creates a little variation between warm and cool colors. So this painting I'm flipping upside down here, and I like to flip my work upside down every once in a while just to make sure that there's balance in the painting. So you might find in your work, if you flip your work upside down, sometimes you see it from a different angle, and also you can get a good balance effect when you do that. So let's get some greens in here. I find that like with ponds, it's like with ponds we've got, frogs in there, leopard frogs, bullfrogs in our pond in our backyard. And in the sky are wonderful dragonflies. And I think on these summer days when the air is hot and there are these little insects up above the water and small little creatures under the water, trying to capture that feeling by adding these little dots of different color is kind of a way to symbolize the idea of the different animals or the different creatures that are in the pond environment. So I'm creating this painting for the Flower Power Art Challenge. And I hope that you'll get a chance to go out and take a look at all of the other artists. I've got a playlist on my channel of all of the artists who have participated. So it's the Flower Power Art Challenge official playlist. And everyone who has participated is part of that playlist. So I invite you to join in on these really fun challenges if you have a chance to participate. It's a lot of fun, a great way to meet new, like-minded YouTube friends. Say hi to Scrunchy. Oh, my little dog Scrunchy. She is such a great little friend. Let's give her a little pet. There we go, Scrunchy. So sweet. Scrunchie sticks by me wherever I am. She is kind of just a nice little companion. Now let's get some of this color is phthalo blue red shade mixed with a small amount of titanium white. And using the palette knife or painting knife can get smaller marks. And now ultramarine blue. So you'll notice that that is a little bit of a cooler color. So it's more towards purple than the phthalo blue red shade. So it's nice to have a variety of different colors in your work. Now mixing up some yellow ochre. I want to be adding in, I feel like I've got a lot of blues and greens, so I'm going to try and balance that by adding some yellow ochre. Yellow ochre is considered actually a gray, even though it looks like tan. If you think of it like tan pants or a tan skirt, kind of goes with everything in your wardrobe. The same is true with gray and with this tan color, this yellow ochre. And you can actually make your own yellow ochre with a mix of purple and yellow together. So it really is a neutral when you mix those two colors together. Let's get a little look at Hey Scrunchie. Well, she's taking a nap now while I'm working. So getting a little bit of this alizarin crimson in here for some final touches, just to get a nice balance of color across the canvas. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you'll come back again and see me in the studio. I really enjoy hearing your comments. I'd love it if you'd leave me a comment and say hello. One more mark over here. There we go. Well, until the next time, it's Dena Tollefson, and all my best to you. Bye-bye.